The lie at the center of hustle culture. Pain, proof, and the moment the body stops playing along. Brendan Fraser shared something quietly devastating in a recent interview. For years, he insisted on doing as much of his own stunt work as possible because pain felt like proof. If it didn't hurt, he didn't believe he had earned it. That belief is older than Hollywood, older than entrepreneurship, older than any one industry. Pain as a credential, exhaustion as evidence, endurance as a virtue. Hustle culture rebranded this old belief system and sold it to the world as the price for our ambition. I recognize this pattern because I lived it. The seasons where depletion wore a crown. The years I bragged about my lack of sleep. The million hats I wore each day, convincing myself that I had to do it all on my own to deserve the rewards. I see this pattern daily with clients, brilliant, capable, resourced humans who've learned to equate effort with legitimacy. And now the world feels upside down and the markets have shifted. The ground beneath familiar strategies feels less predictable. Old rhythms produce different results. Certainty is asked to be renegotiated. In moments like this, the reflex appears fast and loud. Work harder, push longer, add more. You can feel it before you can name it. The jaw tightens, breath climbs up into the chest, and your calendar starts to look like a dare instead of a design. This is the body bracing. It feels responsible, disciplined, controlled, and it rarely creates coherence. At Prosperity First, we hold ambition sacred and define it as a knowing, a drive, a mission. And when you ride its wave in partnership with your body's wisdom, you become unstoppable. So when conditions change, alignment must include the body. A strategy that ignores the nervous system leaks energy. Decisions that override sensation accumulate hidden costs. An aligned pivot carries agreement and draws the mission forward. The body stops arguing with the plan and gets on board. Breath returns, space is open, clarity sharpens. When alignment is present, decisions require fewer rehearsals. Second guessing quiets. Follow through becomes easier because less force is required. Pause here. Let's ask different questions. Where does effort circulate instead of coagulate? Which offer still feels alive when imagined 6 months in the future? What adjustments restore power rather than demand your endurance? Which decisions allow steadiness to replace bracing? Your spine straightens, your chin lifts when you stop accepting pain as proof and effort as evidence. Your body holds intelligence that your spreadsheets cannot access. Alignment reveals itself as coherence between desire, data, and capacity, where nothing has to be overridden to move forward. When strategy requires self-betrayal, it cannot scale. When decisions honor capacity, they compound with elegance. This is how we navigate a volatile marketplace with our integrity intact. By releasing the belief that suffering sanctifies success. By allowing pleasure, sustainability, and clarity to qualify our next moves. Strategy at its best holds you steady. It absorbs uncertainty rather than passing it along to your body. You are not falling behind because you refuse to bleed for your business anymore. You're maturing, you're refining, you're stepping into a different order of authority. Reflection prompt. Notice where pressure has quietly replaced discernment. More hours, more output, more self-management. Now place your attention on your body as you consider your current strategy. Where does it feel dense? Where does it feel cooperative? Where does it feel like bracing rather than moving? An aligned pivot invites your system to participate. Let one adjustment reveal itself, the one that restores circulation and steadiness. That signal is data. Before your next decision, notice your breath in your shoulders. If your system softens as the choice comes into view, you're close. Daily affirmation. I know my existence carries value that precedes effort and defies proof. I see obstacles dissolving, opportunities aligning, and the universe reorganizing itself in my favor. I speak new realities into existence. I love money and money loves me. I create a more just world as wealth flows through my hands and into the universe. I feel worth infusing my bones with wealth, wonder, and wild abundance. I am starlight incarnate. I shine. Postscript. Profit is protest, and so is the moment you realize your pain was never evidence of your worthiness. Your body has always carried the truth. You are infinite, cosmic, divinely worthy. As strategy reconnects with sensation, everything responds differently. Decisions land, energy circulates, money leans in. Once you recognize that feeling, force loses its appeal forever.